Guys, today we have about 35 new Funko Pop announcements and pre-orders. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I do hope you're enjoying your Wednesday today. So, we're going to be going over all of the new drops that took place today. And if you guys need to pre-order anything we're about to talk about, make sure to check out the description box down below for any links you may need. Before we get started though, we do have our question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection that's wearing a watch? And I'm going to go with Rick Grimes here. Alrighty, so jumping right into it, let's start off with horror today. So firstly, we do have a new Ghostface Funko Pops. We do have two commons featuring a 4-inch pop as well as a 10-inch pop, and if you'll notice, they're actually in different poses where one knife's to the side and then one is pointing down in that 10-inch pop. And then we also got a glow variation of the common where the mask does glow as well as the knife glows green, and that is an Amazon exclusive. These are all expected around August through September. Obviously, this is very exciting for Ghostface and Scream fans due to the fact that the original one is like $500. So you can get these from $12 to $40 now, which is just fantastic. Now, I did actually notice a lot of people upset at the new Ghostface, saying that it doesn't look that good. And let's take a look at them side by side here. So on the left is the brand new one, and on the right is the original mold there. One key detail you can notice right off the bat is the box logo there. On the new one says Ghostface, and on the old one it says Scream there. A lot of people did not like that. It's most likely due to licensing issues between Scream and the Ghostface character. Now, other differences obviously include the mold itself. You can see the eyes are really different. They have like a more jelly bean shape on the actual new ones. A lot of people just really don't like how the mask and eye mold actually turned out on this one. Let me know what you guys think about this new Ghostface Pop. Do you think it's better than the old one, or do you think the old one's better than this one? More horror includes Chucky here, so we do actually have some blacklight variations, including Chucky as well as Good Guy Chucky. So the left there actually features him with polka dots all over his, oh man, what are those called? Overalls, excuse me. And then on the right there, he's actually popping out of a pumpkin, which is pretty cool. Our last bit of horror features Coraline here, and we do actually have 4 new pops. So a 2-pack actually features Spink and Forcible. We also have our first YB pop, if I'm not mistaken, and then Coraline in the tunnel there, which actually looks very trippy, I'm not gonna lie, and that is a deluxe pop. I think getting more Coraline Pops is really awesome. This is a very popular movie, as well as the original Pops are all very expensive, so this new Coraline gives you a chance to kind of spend a little bit less on one. And at the same time, for fans who've had the Pops for a while now, you get a couple new characters. Actually, now that I think about it, Stranger Things is also considered horror, so check this out. We do actually have 2 regular Stranger Things Pops, including Murray, as well as Max at the cemetery. That Max at cemetery moment is actually pretty incredible, and they made a custom box where you don't see too many moments in that non-rectangular box. I will say they really killed it with that design, and here's hoping the final product looks just as good. And this is coming from someone who hasn't even seen Stranger Things. I just think this turned out amazing. More Stranger Things includes a new Scoops Ahoy set here featuring Steve, the Demogorgon, and Robin. And it does come in that, I guess, Scoops Ahoy shaded color is the best way I can describe that. So basically multicolor there. Personally, don't really see the appeal here for these. I have been noticing a lot of people really liking them. And if you do, please do let me know in the comments. But I can definitely say for me, I'm just not seeing it with these. Moving on for ad icons, we did have 2 new ones here. So this features Pebbles Flintstone with the Fruity Pebbles bowl. That's actually pretty cool. As well as the Honeycomb Monster there. The fact that this isn't flocked is kind of crazy, in my opinion, but it did turn out pretty good. It's creepy, but it did turn out really great. So for Ad Icons fans, you do have 2 new ones to add to your collection. For Retro Toys fans, we actually got a pretty interesting one, and we did get the Etch-a-Sketch here, all smiley and happy. I'm just saying, how cool would this be if it was actually interactive and you could create stuff on the pop itself? I don't know if they'd be able to do that due to the licensor, but I think it would be really neat. Next year, it looks like we got yet another Peanuts pop here featuring Snoopy and the Beagle Scouts in a deluxe. So this is them around the campfire there, roasting some marshmallows, and I think this is a great little deluxe moment. I'm just hoping it doesn't turn out too small in that bigger box. For Pop Rocks fans, we actually got a brand new 3-pack here of TLC, so we have T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili. For DC fans, we got a brand new Batgirl comic cover here, and I gotta say, this thing looks sick. They really killed it here. I'm not exactly sure what bat suit that is. I've never seen that mask on her in particular, but again, it looks really cool, to be honest. I'll probably be passing on it. I'm a little more selective with the comic covers because they are bigger, but definitely neat. So guys, that pretty much covers all of our brand new pre-orders and announcements today. Now we do have some other pops that we got first looks at that are coming soon. Firstly here for Star Wars fans, and keep in mind, I'm not a big Star Wars person, so I'll probably butcher some of these names, but we do have first looks at 5 new pops from the Acolyte here. So we have Osha, Khmer, I think that's how you pronounce that, Yord, Jedi Master Soul, and Basil there. Now, these haven't actually been officially announced just yet. I believe they kind of leaked out for a first look, so you can't pre-order them. However, let me know what you guys think about them. I also believe the first episode actually for this show premiered yesterday, so let me know what you guys think about the show and if it's any good. For Marvel fans, we do have 2 new things. The first one being Spider-Man here. So this is actually the Amazing Spider-Man, featuring him in a Pop T-bundle here. For those interested, we don't know the exclusivity just yet, so stay tuned. More Marvel includes first looks at the redeemable for the Upper Deck Marvel trading cards, which is these. For those wondering, basically you bought the pack, it had a guaranteed redeemable card in there for a pop later on. And that pop ended up being the first Avenger Captain America from the movie poster here, where he's holding the shield with his eyes closed. Definitely a really great looking pop, to be honest. That glow chase, not so much. It is just horrible. I don't know who at Funko thought that was a really good idea, but just no, it doesn't even make any sense at all. When does Captain America glow in that movie to begin with? Nonetheless, great looking pop. I just think how they handled this whole redeemable situation was just horrible. Sorry, that's the best way I can put that. It was horrible. It was supposed to be a 16-week turnaround time on average from when you redeemed your code. I redeemed mine last year, so I think that pretty much tells you everything you need to know. We haven't even had an official announcement from Upper Deck or Funko on this one just yet. This is a leak first look. So we still don't really have an idea as to when these are going to start shipping out. Once I know that, I will let you guys know. The communication overall was just really poor here. And then spending almost $220 on a pack with a redeemable card where, yes, I got a really cool Captain America pop, but the fact that there was no thought put into that chase at all just bums me out. Anyways though, let me know what you guys think about this new Captain America redeemable. Do you feel it was worth waiting well over a year for? These next set of pops are shared over from Rock Osiris. It actually gives us first looks at a bunch of different characters here. So we do have a Batman with the Batmobile. We also have Batman and Joker. I think those might actually end up in a 2-pack for that 1966 set. Now, I couldn't identify that bottom left pop. For anybody who may know, leave a comment down below. We also have Flame Wingman in the middle there, which I talked about in yesterday's video. I didn't really love the scaling of this pop in particular. I think it needed to be a 6-inch pop to really show its detail. And on the right there is actually Lord Soth there from Dungeons & Dragons. Now all those pops are set to be commons and exclusives in the coming future, so stay tuned on those if you are interested. The last set of updates I do have for you guys are some new things did actually drop over on the Funko shop here. So on this first page, it actually features a couple NBA pops. We also had the Jaylen Brown exclusive drop today, as well as some mystery Biddy pops from WWE, as well as some of the new Barbie pops. We have Totally Hair Barbie and Crystal Barbie, Shakira's album, Greninja, Shalnark, and Miroku. And on this next page, we actually had Ishiki from the Boruto line drop there, as well as Moonlight Freddy and Qui-Gon Jinn versus Darth Maul 2-pack. So make sure to head over to the Funko shop if you guys need any new pops. Well guys, that pretty much covers all the Funko news I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any further questions about anything we just discussed, drop those comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. And as mentioned, if you guys need to pre-order any of the new pops, check out the description box down below. I am going to go ahead and end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.